welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you joined me this morning for this junk journal flip through. I want to let you know a little bit about this book before we get started. It's a little different from some of my other junk journals, mostly because this junk journal I actually used as sort of a demo book while I was teaching a class on how to make junk journals from scratch. So I feel like it doesn't have a theme. It's a little bit of a hodgepodge, which I love. But yeah, and I hope you will too. So let's get started. Now the covers are recycled from an old hardcover book. I covered them with some beautiful scrapbook paper, front and back. I did not treat this paper with anything because I have a feeling that it's possible that the person who ends up with this book may want to add some more decorations. The corners are protected with metal book corners. It's tied shut with some beautiful vintage seam binding ribbon. And let's get started. All right, so first off, what you have here is a little corner tuck spot. On this is this lovely cascading tassel, and it's something that I sort of stole from my friend Barbara. And if you watched the Happy Mail video, you will see that she also did something like this on some of her tags, and I loved it. So I am giving her credit for that. Tucked inside here is just a masterboard collage journal card decorated with a fern sticker just to give it a little nice touch there. So this is going to be a mix of papers. This, of course, is some fancy scrapbook paper. This is just some plain stationery paper, but I love this border design. This next piece I chose because I loved this owl, and it was actually a discarded project of someone else's. And so they had taped something to the other side of the paper, and when they tore what they had taped to it away, it left, like it pulled some paper away. So what I did here was I had some striking black and white paper left over from my China lapbook project. And this border here was already sort of attached. So I put some scraps of that black and white paper over the top, and this side became a nice little tuck spot for these sweet journal cards. So, and I thought that was nice. They fit right in there. So here's that lovely owl. I just love owls. If you watch me long enough, you'll know that I love owls. Also in here, some lovely handmade paper that's got some very delicate little flowers in it, as well as some music paper from a children's piano book. So you'll see that throughout too. Here's a side tuck spot decorated with just some scraps and a Canada stamp. Another one of those botanical stickers, and this is just a simple journal card just tucked right in there. Here's some lovely vintage ledger paper, and then we have an altered paper clip with just a little, oh, I can't quite get that out, with just a little journal card tucked underneath it. Now, I really do love this altered paper clip, and what I like most about it is there is just a little secret journaling part right on the back. So you can have a little secret message, memory, quote written back there, and no one will ever see it. Although, if this is truly a journal, no one should. So here we are, some more just vintage lined paper, some beautiful tissue paper, and then the center is actually a page out of a children's book, and I loved these illustrations. They had bright colored illustrations throughout the entire book, and I especially loved this page with the scenes from Italy. The strings in the middle of each section are tied with some African wedding beads on the dangles here to decorate those ends. Here we go. This is the second half of the first signature. We'll just leaf through this. Now here is an eyelet toolkit packaging. It did come with a little, like kind of plastic little container down here had some eyelets, 30 eyelets, 2 prongs, and attaching tool is what it had down there. I covered that area with some vintage trading stamps. Some, it looks, I think this was JP Coates, like embroidery floss, kind of the wrapping, the sleeve that goes around that. Just collage some fun things on there. A beautiful little vintage mother of pearl button. And then added in a sweet little journal card. And this is some tea stain paper that I made. So added that to the back of that. Here we go. Here, like I said, the second half of that. Look at these beautiful florals. This is actually a real flower that's been sandwiched in between that beautiful fine handmade paper. Here's a cute belly band. I actually have a bunch of these sweet little fairy, I don't think they're stickers. I think they're just little cards. And I think they're so sweet, and I haven't really used them too often. So I made some belly bands. I have some beautiful floral stickers, as well as, again, some of those pretty mother of pearl buttons. And here's just a nice journaling card tucked in right there. Here's some more of that paper that I said was somebody's project. So I covered up some more of the places where the glue had ripped away some of the paper. So it's more of that stationery, and here we are at the end of the first signature. So this is just a little journal card here. I did some mini collage on that, made that a little corner tuck spot. Here's another place. I just did some real random collaging on there. And this is a nice journal card for you to use there. Some more of that ledger paper, some of that music paper from the children's piano book. And here I have another altered paper clip. I love this one, but there are no secrets to this. Oh no, actually there is a secret to this one. I kind of forgot about that. Well, I'll show you this nice large journal card. I just added some collaging to the corner, and this actually does have some nice papers collaged on the back of it. This altered paper clip also has some lined paper on the back, so you can use that as a little journaling space if you so desire. So there we are. Tuck that right in under there. Heading into the middle of the signature, but let me see what other surprises we have. Ah, here we go. Here's a side pocket, and this is decorated with a beautiful vintage postage stamp. I'm not sure where that postage stamp is from. I do believe it might be Canadian, might be Canada. And tucked in there is another nice journal card, and I loved echoing the design here by taking some of the flowers that were taken out of there and adding them there as a nice detail. All right, some more of that tissue paper, ledger paper, and then here we are in the center of the second signature, and our African wedding bead dangles. Here's another corner tuck spot that I made from a vintage playing card and then collaged on top of that. And another pretty little journal card just tucked up in there. This is the second half of our second signature. I love this little picture. It just happened to show up there, and I am just so pleased with that. I think that's very cute. Here's another belly band featuring one of those little fairy cards that I have in the middle, and also those mother of pearl buttons. And tucked in here is another journaling card for you to journal on. I guess that's what you do with journal cards. Here we are going into the third signature. Again, I kind of went a little overboard this tassel, but I just love it, and I love how it kind of makes some noise too. But this was an old button card, a Lansing button card that I collaged some elements on just to pretty it up a little bit. And then I made that into a corner tuck spot with a journal card right there. Okay, going on, we have some more music paper. I really love this blue paisley scrapbook paper that I found. Also, and there's some more of that music paper from the child's piano book, and then some beautifully designed, some of those coloring book pages that were so popular years ago. Maybe they're still popular. I don't know. Anyway, I have a few of them, and I'm slowly just using the pages to add into my junk journals. Some more of that beautiful handmade paper, some music paper. Here we have a side pocket with a couple of tags stuck in there. Beautiful stamp of the Notre Dame. That's a French stamp. And then just decorated with some mini collage. I love this paper. It's so beautiful and graphic. It's not usually my style, but I liked it for this particular journal. Some more of that beautiful stationery paper, and then again the ties and for this one also decorated with some African wedding beads. Okay, we're heading out. This is going to be the last half of the final signature. Another vintage playing card decorated with a mini collage. And then I loved this image that I found in a children's encyclopedia. And so added a little paper flower to that. And that fits right in there. Here's my final belly band. Again, some of those cute little fairies, the mother of pearl buttons, and then a sweet journal card just tucked right in there. Fits nice and tight. That guy's not going to fall out. Second half of some of that handmade paper, more of the coloring book paper, some music, scrapbook paper, more music paper, and then finally my final altered paper clip. This has just a simple journal card tucked underneath that, but this paper clip holds a little secret. If you pull the flower, you will notice that it comes right out of that coin folder, and hidden inside there is just a little place to put your own little message, memory, quote, just whatever you'd like to, and it fits right back down inside like that. And that was the final page. Here is inside the back cover. Once again, closes with this beautiful vintage seam binding ribbon. And that is my junk journal. So I hope you like that. This book is going to be for sale in my Etsy shop, Recollect and Ramble. So if you are interested in this particular journal, you can go there. If this video is live, then the book has already been posted. And so anyway, so thank you so much for joining me. Once again, this is Cynthia St. Anne from Recollect and Ramble. I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you liked this video. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And then hopefully I will see you right back here for more junk journal flip-throughs. All right, you guys, I hope you have a great day, and bye.